Hey everyone, my name is Michael Cook. I am the current head coach here at Providence High School, and today I am interviewing Harrison Hellner. Hellner, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, Coach?
Good, good. Man, I think the last time that actually we got to see, or we saw each other was after the state championship game because we weren't even able to have
A
our
banquet.
banquet that year because COVID hit.
Nope. Yeah, that was the last time.
And that's been 3 years.
Yeah, almost 3 years now.
Really, man, I'm getting old. All right, so I appreciate your time on doing this. Let's get into the questions. What year did you graduate Providence High School?
I graduated in 2020.
Okay, and did you play any other sports while you were at Providence?
Yeah, so I played football, rugby, and track.
Okay, what position did you play in football?
So I was right guard and nose tackle in football.
You played both ways?
Yep, both ways. Yep.
Okay, and then what did you do for track?
I threw shot put discus.
Okay, that's what most of the
Yep.
linemen do because they don't like the running. Do you feel that rugby is a great crossover sport with football and track, or in general?
Totally. Yeah, rugby's a mixture of everything you need in a sport. You need speed. You need to be in shape. You need to be strong. You need to know how to, and specifically for football, you need to know how to tackle, and you need to know how to hit someone, and you need to know how to hit someone at speed, right? In rugby, you do all these things, and it's great for football. And for track, it's all about explosiveness. For throwing, it was. In rugby, you stop, you get up, and you do it again. You stop, you get up, and do it again. And it's great for track running too, because you do short increments of running. You do short increments in rugby as well.
Yeah. A lot of people don't realize that a rugby half is 35 minutes in high school.
Yeah.
And the conditioning that's required to play rugby is totally different from football because it's not 4 seconds on, 35 seconds off.
Oh, yeah. I'm in way better shape now that I've been playing rugby instead of football.
Yeah. People don't realize it because when you get done with football season, you think, oh, wow, I'm in great shape.
No, you're not.
you got to change your body composition. All right. Yeah. How did you find rugby at Providence High School, and what brought you out?
So a few of my buddies on the rugby team who are now playing college rugby.
Who?
Jack Brown, Luke Sheremy, Patrick Hicks. A few of my buddies on the rugby team. Mostly Patrick. He tried to get me to come out, and I had nothing better to do. I just finished football season. I wasn't going to go play football in college. So I just gave it a shot. I was bored and had nothing to do.
Yeah. So why did it take you your senior year before you came out?
I just partially the reason I've never heard of it. And then I was always busy with football. But I mean, in that in-between phase between spring ball and then the end of the season, I had nothing to do. So
gotcha.
I wish I would have heard it sooner, but it just took till senior year to hear about it.
Everyone who ends up playing rugby always says, I wish I would have came out earlier.
Yeah.
Because the sooner you come out, the more skills you develop over time.
Sure.
What do you remember most about your first practice at Providence High School?
I just remember being confused, honestly. But it was just, I mean, it's definitely different from football, but it's not crazy different. You just need to take the time to listen. I always say, just give it a week.
Mm-hmm.
And once you start learning the little things, then it'll all make sense and it'll all start clicking, and then you'll get used to it. It's confusing at first, but it's really not.
Yeah. What I always tell new players is to go on YouTube, and you can go on YouTube and type in the rules of rugby.
Yep.
And then that way you have some kind of baseline before you come out to practice. When I first started playing rugby, there was no YouTube, right? YouTube wasn't even around. So when I went out, it was just, you just smashed people. You didn't know what the rules were. Things have totally changed. And what's crazy is that although YouTube's available, a lot of players still don't spend the time trying to watch YouTube and learn the skills that they need to bring into practice. And that would really enhance their ability to get better quicker. What was your favorite moment or moments as you look back in your playing times at Providence High School?
So, I mean, that year was our state championship year.
Yep.
I mean, that the whole year was just, I loved it from start to finish. I remember scoring my first try. I I think that was my first or second game playing. I scored my first try against, I think it was South Mech. I scored.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, you know what? To be honest with you, I think we played Charlotte Catholic in South Mech in December, and I think you were getting halves at that time,
Yeah.
and
I
I
think it
think you
was,
scored in the second game, which was South Mech, if I remember
so,
correctly.
I didn't start my first game, but
Yeah.
the second game I did, and I did score my first try. And then, of course, I scored a try in the state championship.
Yep.
Yeah, and just winning that together and just dominating all year. We had, I think, 17 points scored on us all year, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
nothing.
Do you remember how many points we scored in the championship game?
I think it was 30, 35, something
I
like
think it was
that.
35. We won
Yeah,
35-0. Yeah.
yeah,
We only
35
allowed
nil.
3 tries, I think, all
Yep, and it was the
season.
one team,
You
one or
know,
two teams. Yep.
that's to me, that's just amazing.
Yeah.
What good tacklers we were on defense.
Yeah.
If you, what would you tell someone who was possibly interested about playing rugby or a student at Providence High School? What would you tell them about the opportunity that rugby presents, and should they give it a shot to go out and try? Maybe give it 1 or 2 weeks to see if they like it. What would you tell them? What advice would you give them?
Yeah, I always say, like, what would you lose? It's only gain in rugby, so
Mhm.
it doesn't matter if you play any sports or not. You get in shape, you meet people. I mean, part of the reason I loved rugby so much because I was hanging out with my friends or being up on each other, and then we'd go home, we'd hang out on the weekends. It's great for social. It's great. It's great exercise. Sometimes it's just fun to hit people.
Yeah.
So, give it a week or two, and if it's not your thing, it's not. But it was for me, and I loved it, and I still play it now.
Yeah. Most people that come out and give it a real shot, like
Yeah.
2 to 3 weeks, usually they don't quit.
Yeah.
So we've had some people come out one practice, maybe two, and then they get too confused.
Yeah.
But you just have to give it 2 or 3 weeks, and then you understand the skill set and the rules, and that's when the game to me becomes fun. So tell me, where did you are you in college now?
I am. Yep. App State.
Okay,
Appalachian
and
State.
what's your major at App State?
Cell biology.
Oh wow, you're a
Yeah.
smart dude. um, did you start playing rugby immediately when you got onto campus?
So no, I didn't. So unfortunately, my freshman year was COVID year. So all the clubs were basically just wiped out, not forgotten about.
Yeah.
So sophomore year, I did start playing. So I did start playing last year. I heard about it and I was like, well, I loved it in high school and we won states. So I was like, I want more. And so I decided to join sophomore year.
What would you tell me? What's something that makes Appalachian State rugby, special or unique in your mind?
So App State Rugby, or we're called AHO Rugby technically. We're just some gritty mountain men. We love to hit people. We love to score tries. We love to get up in your face and play some real old style rugby. And one of the best parts is just the people. Everyone up here is so nice and cool, and they're really your brothers.
I believe Josh Adams goes to App State. Is that correct?
Yeah, he does. Yep.
Yeah. Have you tried to recruit him to come out and play rugby?
Yeah.
Did he hang up his boots after high school?
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you want? If someone's interested about playing rugby at App State, what would you? How would they contact you guys?
Well, there's multiple ways. You can follow us on our Instagram, AHO Rugby, or if you go to App State, you can go on to Engage and look up AHO Rugby. Send me an email. I'm the president right now, so you'll go talk to me directly and come out. Try it for a week or two. We're not going to throw you in and make you start doing all this fancy stuff. Or we'll introduce you to it, and don't be scared and don't be worried that people are going to get mad at you because you don't know what you're doing. Like, a lot of people in college, it's their first time, and same as high school, it's their first time playing, and they stick with it and they love it.
Yeah, cool. All right, Harrison. Well, I do appreciate your time, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you next time you're in Charlotte.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Thank you very much, Harrison. Talk to you soon.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Bye.